Before we get this video started, don't forget to give me a thumbs up for these little puppies. Say hi, guys. Give me a thumbs up. Say, give me a thumbs up. What's going on, guys? It's Investing Hustle here, and today we have a very red day in the market, and it's not just the pot stock, and we're going to talk about why we're having a red day today. So first of all, we have the S&P 500 down 0.4%, Dow Jones down 0.59%, NASDAQ is down 0.18%, Russell 2000 is down 0.45%, we even have crude oil down 0.68%, but gold and silver seem to be going up, which isn't a surprise. Usually when everything else is red, gold is usually green. If we look at the pot stocks right now, we have Canopy Growth in the red down 2.2%. Aurora Cannabis is down 2.3%. Cron and Tilray seem to be the only green companies, but not by much. Cron is up 0.9%. Tilray is up 0.3%. Afria is currently down 3.14%. Hexo is currently down 4.46%. Planet 13 is down 7.4%. Namaste is currently down 2.68%. So it's been a very red day in the market today. And I'm gonna touch up on Aurora Cannabis a little bit, even though we are currently down on the Canadian side 2.67%. We are literally just touching this support line right now. I've been talking about the support line for quite some time, and here we have it. We dipped right below the support line and almost immediately bounced back up. It's going to be very interesting to see whether we finally break below the support line or whether we continue to use this as a support and continue to uptrend, because as of now, we are still currently uptrending. It all depends now whether we're going to bounce off the support, continue to uptrend, or whether we're going to dip below it and start making new lower lows. But as you can see right here, here's an article titled Cannabis Stocks Lower as Investors Await the Fate of the State's Act. So cannabis stocks were mostly lower Monday as investors moved to the sidelines to await the fate of a bill that aims to provide protection for companies in states that have legalized weed. Representatives Earl Blumenauer, Dem Orig, and Barbara Lee will join the Minority Cannabis Business Association for a press conference on Tuesday at 11 a.m. Eastern to discuss cannabis policy and industry inclusion for people of color. So the lawmaker and business leaders will discuss the path forward for ending the prohibition of marijuana, steps toward restorative justice for those negatively impacted by the war on drugs, and ways communities of color that were disproportionately impacted by cannabis prohibition can benefit from a new industry as owners, investors, managers, and employees, according to a media advisor. So cannabis is still a Schedule 1 drug at the federal level, which classifies it alongside heroin and cocaine, preventing banks that are federally insured from offering services to companies in the sector. So until we get an update from this meeting, we're not going to be sure what's going to happen, which is the reason why these pot stocks are all down right now. Hopefully we get some good news, and then we should expect a nice run throughout the week. And then on to the next article. Marijuana stocks took a hit because there's too much subpar quality pot. So this is a different article for another reason why these pot stocks are taking a hit. Several Canada-based marijuana growers could be impacted by a buildup of unsellable subpar quality cannabis, as well as slower rollout of retail sales. One of Wall Street's top marijuana analysts said Monday. Her warning helped push down the U.S. listed stocks of Canadian marijuana companies. Those are a few reasons as to why pot stocks are down today. Today, I'm going to also be talking about Aurora Cannabis analyst rating and target price in April. So here we have it. So far in 2019, Aurora Cannabis has been one of the best performers in the cannabis sector. The company has a year-to-date return of 80% in comparison to its peer HMMJ. Canopy Growth has risen 60%. Afria has risen nearly 70% during the same period. The company has positive momentum. Aurora Cannabis's announcement about adding Nelson Peltz got many investors' attention. We'll discuss how analysts view Aurora Cannabis stock in April. So here we have a chart, and it seems like they've added more analysts, and just by looking at this chart, the target price has barely gone up, but we're going to take a look at it right now. So analyst recommendation, as the above chart shows, the consensus recommendation from the 11 analysts covering the stock remained unchanged month over month. At a buy among the 11 analysts, 3 recommended a strong buy, 5 recommended a buy, 2 recommended a hold, and 1 recommended a sell. none of the analysts had a strong sell recommendation for Aurora Cannabis. The target price for Aurora Cannabis, the current consensus target price of $13.90 Canadian dollars for Aurora Cannabis, was also higher than last month's consensus, which was at $13.50 Canadian dollars. The company's target has risen considerably from 3.4 Canadian dollars a year ago. Aurora Cannabis closed at $11.90 Canadian dollars on April 8th, which could leave an upside of 16% if analysts are right. So let me know what you guys think about this new price target. I still would consider it pretty low, $13.90. I can imagine Aurora Cannabis in a year, if they don't make a deal, at least $16 Canadian. But this is a very volatile company, so we could probably see this company go above their target price and then continue to dip back down. Because if you look at the charts for Aurora Cannabis, it has been very volatile, especially in the past year. We've seen them hit highs of 16 and then hit lows of $6.20 and even $5 at one point. This is Canadian dollars. So volatility is expected with Aurora Cannabis, and only time will tell how high Aurora will climb by next year. So right here, I found another interesting article titled, "When Will Aurora Cannabis Make Its Move into the US?" So I'm going to go straight to the points. Here's an indirect step, and one of them being the company's spin-off Australia's Capital as a separate entity. Australia's Capital focuses on investing in the cannabis-related businesses in the US. Another one is hemp hesitation. Aurora executives stated in the past that they were eager to expand into the U.S. hemp market. CEO Terry Booth even expressed his view that hemp market would ultimately be larger than the adult use recreational market. But after 2018 Farm Bill became law in the U.S., legalizing hemp in the process, Aurora took no immediate action. You might wonder why Aurora would be so hesitant about the U.S. hemp opportunity, while Canopy and Tilray have jumped in headfirst. The company's slowness appears to stem from some uncertainties that have yet to be resolved with the U.S. opportunity. Terry Booth noted during the Q2 conference call that there is a bit of legal confusion in the States regarding CBD distribution. Another one is partner pathway. Don't think that Aurora Cannabis doesn't have something up its sleeve with respect to the U.S. hemp market, though. Chief Corporate Officer Cam Badley hinted during the company's conference call in February that we don't want to give away too much of our strategy just yet. It's possible and even likely that the key part of the strategy involves Nelson Peltz. Aurora announced in March, 4 weeks after its Q2 conference call, that Peltz was joining the company as a strategic advisor to help line up partnership. Peltz stated at the time that he intended to assist Aurora through potential engagement with mature players in consumers and other market segments. Most of the companies with which the billionaire investor has interacted closely within the past are based in the US. Aurora could be counting on Peltz to find a partner that would enable entering the U.S. hemp market in a quick and major way. So how quickly will Aurora make a move? The main question for Aurora Cannabis with its expansion in the U.S. hemp market is not if, but when. So the partnership could be on the way within the next 6 months. Singer said that Aurora is in active talks with several companies, including some in the consumer packaged goods and beverage industries. The bottom line is that Aurora Cannabis is coming to America in a major way. It's just not in as big as a rush to do so as some investors might prefer. So in 6 months, that would give us, that's literally, I think that would be October. And that I've been saying for quite some time that I do think Aurora is going to land a deal before October 2019. So I'm still sticking by that. And this article just kind of proved my point a little here. So the past couple of days, it's not really looking good for Aurora. We kind of have been trading around this support line right here. Been bouncing a little bit below it, bouncing above it. We pretty much hit this uptrending support line here. So we're going to see. Hopefully we don't have a whole red week, or else we will break below this support and maybe start bouncing around this support at $11. And for my American friends, I'll show you guys the prices in American dollars. So right here we have Aurora Cannabis, and pretty much the same thing. We're still trending above this support line right here. Hopefully we don't break below this support line, which is the uptrending support line right here. And if we do, we might potentially be going back down to around $8 American. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about this red day. All the markets are looking pretty red, but we do have some winners. I will name out some winners right now. We do have a few big winners for the day. The big winners is ticker symbol CEI up 19.5%. Ticker symbol SHLDQ up 15%. These are all penny stock because Jern is not a penny stock, which is Giron Corp up 11.9%. HIP, which is American Premium Water, is up 10%. The majority of these companies are penny stocks. So it's a pretty red day in the market overall. Anyways, that's it for now, guys. Let me know what you guys think. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, don't forget to hit that notification bell and smash that subscribe button. I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye-bye.